Christianity is incarnation. So the place is connected with the history of salvation. So Nazareth, Bethlehem, the Holy Sepulchre, they say that what we say about Jesus is not a theory, but is a fact, and we can touch it.
In 1900, you had 13.2% of the population were Christians. Today, it's under 2%. Most church officials are saying that in 60 years, if nothing is done to stem this Christian exodus, then Christianity will disappear from the very place where Christ founded his church. And all we're going to have are empty religious monuments and museums and no living worshiping community.
If there are no Christians in the Holy Land, then there is no church in the Holy Land. And then there is like no one in the Holy Land that believes that Jesus came to die for us, that Jesus, was real and was our Savior, and it's hard to fathom that.
They're Palestinians, and the identity of a Palestinian to people here in the United States sometimes it's not known who they truly are. They're Christians, Catholics, good people, family people. Kids go to school in their little tartan dresses, the gals, and the khakis and the polo shirts for the little fellow. They're just like our kids.
They want to stay. It's their homeland. It's where they, not only where they were born and raised, but the whole concept of being in the land that Jesus lived in is such a privilege. It's such an amazing thing for even them, and so they want to stay.
You just want to share it. You want to pass it on. You want to pay it forward. And the other thing is you want to support works like the Franciscan Foundation for the Holy Land, because they're doing the work of preserving this precious land, this precious place, these precious sites, the precious Christians that are there, just who need us, who need our support. And you want to give back. You want to support that. You know it's something good. You know you want it preserved for other generations to come.
Yeah, the Franciscan Foundation is an outlet for us here in the United States to be able to support the Christians of the Holy Land. There's really no other way for us to reach them and understand their needs and be able to take action over here in the United States.
Our region has generated $1.4 million since its existence.
Its work is, as we say, is to safeguard the presence of the Christians, Catholics in the Holy Land. And that means providing ways for them, reasons for them not to emigrate out, not to leave, to be able to stay there.
It's true that we need to express our charity to all those other activities, but I think it's probably equally important, if not greater, to ensure that we sustain Christianity in the Holy Land. It is the roots of our faith. It is the place where Jesus walked. It's the sights that he has seen. It's something that we can touch.
I had this Holy Land Foundation who got me an opportunity to get a full scholarship to study the dentistry. Otherwise, maybe it might be impossible for me to continue this studying. They made my dream come true, actually.
I was able to take a specific project of a family and saw that they had numerous children. They had like a one-room house. They had no counter, had no door for the bathroom, no running water. And I looked at that and thought, what would it take to make that whole? It was only like $6,000 to do a whole project and rebuild the kitchen, running water, a bathroom that works, a door for privacy. That was really fulfilling. I got the opportunity to go back to the Holy Land and meet that family afterwards, and it was quite a moving experience to see how happy they were and how unhappy I was because I didn't feel like it was enough. I'm looking around saying, well, we can do more. Let's knock a hole in this wall, and quickly come to realize that those efforts meant the world to them.
I am very proud by what is the Magnificat Institute is providing on the academic level in terms of music education, and as well as on the other levels of life socially, and creating a better future for all these children who deserve a better future. Whatever possible for our dear friends in America and the States, in any way possible to help us keep giving hope to our students, graduates. Stay in the country, continue this mission, continue this possibility to teach music, which is very important. It is giving another dimension, a better future for our children. It's giving them optimism for a better tomorrow.
Anything that makes it possible for Christians to live and to stay in the Holy Land, in the Middle East, is a contribution to humanity, because it's a contribution to a presence that represents a way of solving a problem.
I think what the foundation does uniquely, certainly it makes a huge contribution in the area of education, but what it does is take the individuals where they are and, in a sense, make them more. We're all called by Jesus Christ to be more. They can't do it there on their own. They just cannot. The odds are, in a sense, against them, numerically, financially, in every sense of the word. But we're called to be more. I can make that happen, very small contribution. As a whole, we Christians can truly make that happen. This foundation is making a difference. It's more for so many people. That's what I hear and see in it. And to me, it's a good thing.
After I had the scholarship, everything was changed, and I started looking at my life. I started realizing where I'm going, and I draw my track, and I'm following it right now, and I'm supporting it right now, and I want to continue with it. It's very emotional. Nobody can describe how hard it is to stay in such a country, and nobody can describe how I feel. Because if you just gave me a paper and a pen, I would write you exactly what I feel. But actually, it's it's like when you just drop a piece of food to somebody who's in the middle of the sea, who's drowning. You give him hope. You just lift him up, and you just hold on. Somebody will help you. That's how I felt. It was amazing.